Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Tuesday, November 18, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, to lead the manhunt for Luna Nozawa. Lisa Yamada, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, faces a nightmare. Plus, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Mexins Wood, uncovers secrets about Deacon Sharp, Shane Cannon, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Let's start off with Hope and Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton wedding. The two are eagerly planning their next wedding, and Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace, is officiating. However, the little girl has told Liam and Hope that she doesn't want Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, at the wedding. Liam and Hope totally understand. However, it's not telling Deacon that's going to be the problem. It's that Sheila is pretty insistent and tends to do things her way. So I could see Sheila refusing to stay home during the nuptials. As for Steffy, she will soon learn that Luna has escaped from prison. Everyone is going to need to be on high alert. Right now, Luna's focus is on Will and Elektra, not Steffy. However, they don't know that, so she might brace for terror and tragedy. Steffy will also learn that there are secrets between Deacon and Taylor. I wonder how she will feel, especially considering Deacon is married to Sheila. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next episode reveal that Elektra left the beach house to help Ivy at work. However, we know that Luna ambushed Will the moment that Elektra left. Then there is a weekly preview clip that shows Ivy and Elektra with Will at the beach house. So Will must alert Elektra, who then tells Ivy that Luna is there. Will must call the police when Luna ambushes him. Baker returns to chase after Luna. When he arrives at the beach house with a female officer, Will frantically shows him which direction Luna went. However, Baker won't allow Will to join the search. Fans might also see Sheila, Leigh Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. They will also join the search, trying to compel Luna to turn herself in. However, it seems that Luna isn't going to do that. Instead, she will continue to hide and run. But that could end with disastrous results. Tuesday, November 18 on The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up to be one of the most breathlessly tense episodes of the month. The stakes explode, loyalties buckle, and an unexpected twist from Steffy threatens to crack open the entire case surrounding Luna Nozawa's disappearance. Meanwhile, the return of Deputy Chief Baker puts pressure on the Forresters and the Spencers alike, as the episode spirals into a full-scale manhunt unlike anything fans have seen in years. This is not just another midweek episode. It's a shift, a pivot, a moment when the truth begins to churn beneath the surface. Every character's next move matters, and every secret becomes one step closer to detonation. It always says something when the LAPD calls in Deputy Chief Bradley Baker. His presence means things have reached a level that demands more than casual investigation and more than routine questioning. Baker is the cop they get when the situation is complicated, controversial, and politically explosive. In this case, on Tuesday, it becomes officially all three. The episode opens with Baker arriving at Forrester Creations, stepping out of his unmarked vehicle like a man who expected this phone call weeks ago. Ridge, Brooke, Carter, and even Hope exchange uneasy glances. They know the Luna situation has spiraled far beyond a PR scare. But Baker makes it clear that they've only seen the tip of this legal iceberg. Baker immediately points out inconsistencies in what Forrester has reported. Why was Luna being escorted by non-security staff? Why was there a delay in reporting her missing? Why are there conflicting accounts of what happened before she vanished, especially Chase, the employee whose story keeps shifting? Ridge tries his best to keep things professional, but Baker's questions are needling, precise, and relentless. He senses something deeper, and he's not above letting the Forresters know that the LAPD is prepared to dig, even in places they'd rather keep private. And perhaps most telling of all, Baker brings up Katie Logan. He hints that her medical scare may very well be connected to the Nozawa case. This sends ripples through the room. No one expected him to link the two crises so directly. But Baker has a theory, one that he's not ready to reveal yet. From Forrester Creations to Spencer Publications, Baker goes straight to Bill, and this confrontation is in many ways the episode's highlight. Bill tries to maintain his usual stance of confidence, even charm, but Baker sees past it. Something about the mogul's recent involvement with Luna doesn't sit right with him. And it doesn't help that Bill's attitude shifts the second Luna's name is mentioned. The subtext here is unmistakable. Baker suspects foul play. And as he tells Bill in a low, deliberate voice, "If you know something that could help us find Luna Nozawa alive, now would be the time to come forward." Bill freezes, and Baker catches it. The manhunt is now officially underway. While the LAPD mobilizes, the episode takes us to the gritty outskirts of Los Angeles, a place far from the luxury, fashion, and glamour that usually define the show's backdrop. A search pattern based on Chase's confession chassis late-night confession, panicked, contradictory, and drenched in guilt, gives police just enough to begin mapping a potential search area. It's not conclusive, but it's enough to send officers combing through industrial lots, drainage tunnels, and overgrown freeway underpasses. It's bleak, it's scary, and worst of all, it feels deliberate. Baker privately tells an officer that Chase seems like a man who knows more than he's saying. The details he accidentally lets slip are too specific. Someone coached him, someone threatened him, or someone paid him, and the name that keeps floating to the top of Baker's list? Bill Spencer. Back at Forrester, RG is unraveling. Luna's disappearance has left him almost non-functional, unable to sleep, unable to eat, unable to think of anything except the last moments he saw her. Hope steps in as the emotional anchor, doing her best to steady her stepson. She reminds him that Luna is strong, resourceful, and clever. But RG can't shake the images. Luna running through the alley, Luna terrified, Luna vulnerable and alone. Hope gently suggests that if RG knows anything he didn't tell the police, he needs to speak up now, because time is running out. There is a heartbreaking moment when RG admits that he blames himself for everything. "I should have protected her, Hope. I should have stopped her before she even left the building." But Hope reminds him that Luna wasn't running from him, she was running from danger. And that danger, it's closing in around all of them. Steffy Forrester is not a woman who sits around waiting for answers. With Finn tied up at the hospital and Ridge locked in meetings with Baker, Steffy does what Steffy does best. She investigates on her own. And on Tuesday's episode, she finds something that changes everything. Steffy returns to the Forrester loading dock, the last place Luna was seen before her frantic escape. Police already swept the area, but something in Steffy's gut tells her they missed something. She stands there for a moment, replaying Luna's escape step by step, imagining the fear in the younger woman's eyes. It's a haunting moment. Steffy rarely expresses fear, but Luna's disappearance has rattled her more than she lets on. Just when she's about to leave, a bit of color catches her eye near the base of a forklift. She crouches down and pulls something free from the metal. Her breath catches. It's a piece of fabric, lagoon blue silk with a distinctive hand-stitched hem. Hem Steffy recognizes instantly. It's from Luna's blouse, the one Luna was wearing the night she vanished. And it's torn. This discovery shakes Steffy more deeply than she expects. If the fabric is here, torn and wedged beneath industrial equipment, then Luna didn't just run. She was dragged, pinned, handled roughly, or worse, she fought back. Steffy's pulse spikes as a horrifying possibility dawns on her. Luna might have been injured badly before she even left the property, which means her chances of surviving out there are dwindling. And then it hits Steffy. Someone moved her. Someone took her. This wasn't escape, this was abduction. Steffy grabs the fabric and calls Finn immediately, and her voice trembles enough for him to recognize the gravity. This clue is about to blow the investigation wide open. Finn arrives at Forrester Creations in record time. He knows Steffy wouldn't call him during a shift unless what she found was urgent. When she shows him the fabric, Finn's entire expression changes. Concern turns to dread. His medical brain takes over, the size of the tear, the type of fabric, the discoloration. He tells Steffi it's not just torn. It's torn in a way that suggests sudden force applied to someone trying to resist. This isn't a stumble, it's a struggle. Steffi insists the police need this immediately. Finn agrees, but he also wants a full forensic analysis. Steffi snaps. They don't have time for lab reports and bureaucratic hurdles. They need to find Luna now. The disagreement escalates quickly because both are terrified, both are trying to protect Luna, and both feel powerless. Finn tries to explain that if Luna was hurt, especially if there was head trauma or spinal injury, she may not be able to walk or call for help. Every hour matters. And Steffi hears what Finn doesn't say aloud: she may be dying. In a moment she rarely allows herself, Steffi's voice quivers as she says, "I don't want this on our conscience, Finn. I don't want to discover we could have saved her but didn't move fast enough." Finn wraps his arms around her, and the scene hits a raw emotional note the show hasn't touched in months. Their fears fuse into determination. They will not let Luna become another tragedy. When Steffi hands over the fabric to Baker, the entire tone of his investigation shifts. His eyes narrow, his posture stiffens. This is no longer a missing persons case. This is a violent crime. With this new evidence, Baker expands the search radius, calls in additional units, and orders K-9 search teams. He also questions Chase again, and hard. Chase panics, stumbling over his own excuses. And when Baker slams the fabric sample onto the table, Chase goes pale. Baker leans in. "Something happened to her, and you were there. The next words out of your mouth better be the truth." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BUTIFUEL UPDATE YouTube channel for more update news.